Have you ever wondered how cucumbers are grown? These crisp, cool veggies, a staple in many of our favorite dishes, have a fascinating journey from seed to salad. Cucumbers are not only an essential part of various cuisines, but they also pack a nutritious punch. Today, we're going to delve into the world of cucumber farming, exploring the step-by-step process that takes these green wonders from the ground to your dinner table. Stay tuned to discover the fascinating journey of a cucumber from a tiny seed to your dinner plate. Cucumbers thrive in specific conditions. Let's explore what they are. Just like us, cucumbers have a favorite season, and that's the warm season. They love temperatures that range from 70 to 95 degrees Fahrenheit. When it comes to soil, cucumbers prefer well-draining, fertile soil. A pH level between 6 and 7 is ideal, making the soil slightly acidic. Now let's talk about sunlight and water. Cucumbers are sun lovers, requiring full sun exposure. As for water, these crunchy delights are made up of 95% water and need plenty of it to grow. Regular deep watering is key. Usually cucumbers are planted in the late spring when the soil has warmed up to at least 60 degrees Fahrenheit. So, the ideal conditions for cucumber growth are a warm climate, fertile, slightly acidic soil, full sun exposure, and plenty of water. Now that we understand the perfect environment for cucumbers, we'll move on to the planting process. Planting cucumbers is a meticulous task. Here's how it's done. First, the soil needs to be prepared. It should be loose and well-drained, preferably enriched with organic matter like compost. Once the soil is ready, the cucumbers can be planted. The seeds are sown directly in the ground, about 1 inch deep. This depth is just right to protect the seeds from the elements while still allowing them to access the sunlight they need to germinate. Now, let's talk about spacing. Each cucumber plant needs its own space to grow and spread out, so space your seeds about 2 feet apart. If you're planting multiple rows of cucumbers, leave about 3 feet of space between the rows. This gives each plant ample room to grow without competing for resources. After the seeds are sown, they need a bit of time to germinate. This is the period when the seeds start to sprout and form seedlings. For cucumbers, germination usually takes between 7 to 10 days. During this time, it's important to keep the soil moist but not waterlogged. A light watering each morning should do the trick. And there you have it. The cucumbers are now planted and ready to grow. All they need is a bit of sunshine, water, and patience. Before you know it, you'll see the first signs of your cucumber plants. With the seeds now in the ground, the growth phase begins. Growing cucumbers requires patience and care. Let's delve into this phase. Now, as our little cucumbers start their journey to maturity, they will need a good balance of sunlight and water. Typically, cucumbers love the sun. 6 to 8 hours of direct sunlight each day will do the trick. This helps them grow and produce a bountiful harvest. But be mindful not to overheat them, especially in those scorching summer months. Next, upwater. Cucumbers contain over 90% water, so it's no surprise they need a lot of it to grow. A general rule of thumb is to provide about 1 inch of water per week. However, this can vary based on your local weather conditions. If the leaves begin to wilt or yellow, they're likely thirsty for more. Now let's talk about some uninvited guests. Cucumbers can attract a variety of pests, including cucumber beetles and aphids. They can also fall victim to diseases like powdery mildew. To protect your cucumbers, consider using organic insecticides and fungicides. Regularly inspecting your plants can also help catch any issues early on. Another crucial aspect of cucumber growth is trellising. This is the practice of providing a support structure for your cucumber plants to climb. Trellising helps cucumbers grow vertically, which reduces the risk of disease, improves air circulation, and makes harvesting a breeze. It also results in straighter cucumbers, which could be a bonus if you're looking to impress at the local farmer's market. So, with plenty of sun, the right amount of water, protection from pests and diseases, and a sturdy trellis, your cucumbers will thrive. It's all about creating the perfect environment for them to grow and flourish. After weeks of nurturing, it's finally time to harvest the cucumbers. Harvesting is a rewarding phase, but how do cucumbers reach the market? The journey of a cucumber from the farm to your dinner table is a fascinating one. It starts when the cucumber plant is in full bloom, signaling that harvest time is near. The cucumbers are deemed ready for picking when they are firm, bright in color, and of the right size. Harvesting is typically done in the cool morning hours to ensure that the cucumbers are at their freshest. The process needs a gentle touch to avoid damaging the fruit and the plant. Once harvested, cucumbers are immediately moved into shade to prevent them from wilting. Now let's consider the different cucumber varieties. There are a lot of them. From the common garden cucumber to the exotic Armenian cucumber, each variety has its own unique taste and texture. These varieties are often separated at the farm, as they may be destined for different markets or uses. Once sorted, cucumbers are packed into crates or boxes, often layered with protective material to prevent bruising during transport. These boxes are then loaded onto trucks, which carry them to local markets or to distribution centers for further transport. The journey of a cucumber is a testament to the hard work of farmers and the complex systems that bring fresh produce to our tables. It's a process of nurturing, harvesting, sorting, and transporting, all done with great care and precision. And that's how cucumbers make their journey from the farm to your local market. Cucumber farming is a complex yet rewarding process. From finding the ideal conditions and carefully planting the seeds, through to nurturing the growth and finally harvesting, every step requires dedication and knowledge. With countless varieties and the need to adapt to various soils, it's clear that growing these refreshing veggies is a labor of love. So when you bite into a cool, crisp cucumber, take a moment to appreciate the journey it's taken. Next time you enjoy a refreshing cucumber, remember the journey it has taken to reach your plate.